You are listening to KC Sports Network, proudly presented by Emprise Bank, your partner in possible.
All right, folks, what's good? Another episode, Ain't No Seats podcast. Before we get into it, though, we got to talk about an exciting event coming up. It's the second annual Tacos and Bourbon Golf Tournament on July 29th at Sunflower Hills Golf Course in Bonner Springs, Kansas. There will be drinks and food provided. We got sponsors of Holiday Distillery and Mission Taco, along with prizes, giveaways, a silent auction, and more. Plus, one golfer will have a chance to sink a shot for $1 million. For more information or to sign up, click on the link in the description below. For any sponsorship inquiries, don't know if I said that word right, additional questions, contact Christian Cumminger at kcsnfoundation@gmail.com. Apologies if I butchered any of that, but it's golf, it's tacos, it's bourbon. Be there. You'll regret it if you don't. It's going to be a good time. Again, July 29th, Sunflower Hills Golf Course, Bonner Springs. Shout out Holiday Distillery. Shout out Mission Taco. Be there or be a massive loser. And that's all we got. Let's jump into the episode. AB, we always joke about the dog days of summer. We decided today to bring in our guy, Alan, who's it's been a while since you've been on the pod, but he's the resident game show host for the Ain't No Seats. We've done Jeopardy with him. We've done Who Wants to Be a Millionaire KU edition. I don't know if we've ever done – that may be it. We've done a couple of each of those, I think. But he's a trivia guy. He always comes in hot with great trivia questions. And so yesterday, me and AB were like, well, B turns out he's at the U.S. Open. What if we just did a little trivia episode? So we've got Alan in here. He's got – I don't even know. Do you want to just break down what your plan is for us today?
So you guys texted me. You want to do a little trivia, you want to do something a little different than Jeopardy. So what I did is I essentially just came up with 14 questions. And you said it didn't have to be necessarily KU related. So I did a little half and half. So half of these are going to be KU related questions. And then the other half can essentially just be anything that my brain took me towards when I was on my computer on Google. So it can be a little bit of anything.
So AB, this is going to be 7 about KU and then 7 just to see how stupid and dumb we can sound on the public airways. So
I'm terrified for this. I was thinking about it earlier. It's either going to be really funny, really embarrassing, or probably both. I think Alan said there was a category about presidents. Sorry, boys. I know nothing other than like 12 of them. So, but yeah, looking forward. Nothing like a Wednesday night in the middle of the summer looking like a big asshole that doesn't know anything.
All right. Well, I guess let's roll. Alan, do you want to name categories of the 7, or do you want it to be a surprise as we get to each of them?
I think it'll be fun if it's a surprise. I can just say the category, I guess, before I do the question. Before we get going, though, so competing together, separate, how do you want to do this?
So we're gonna kind of go together and try to get some of these together, but obviously, it'll be a little competition. See who can come up with the answer quickest. And we'll see. Maybe I'll carry AB the whole way, 14 for 14, or maybe not. But we'll work together because those 7 categories are going to be a nightmare. And we'll just sit there saying for 10 minutes straight on the podcast. So let's jump into it. First question.
We're going to start KU to start. And this is going to be this is a softball. I want to ease into the night. All right. So question number 1. How many combined head coaching college coaching jobs does Bill Self and Lance Leipold have together? So combined head coaching college experience.
7, right?
Any level?
Any level, but it has to be head coach college.
7, right? 3 for Lance, 4 for Bill.
Yeah,
do you
know
Oral Roberts, Tulsa, Illinois, Kansas, Buffalo,
Whitewater.
So that's
Wisconsin Whitewater.
Is that 7 or 6?
Wisconsin Whitewater. That's 7.
That's 7.
4 for Bill, 3 for Lance. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
That was a math issue on my part. Yes. Final answer.
7 is correct. 1 for 1.
Let's go.
No seats, boys.
All
right. Now let's get weird now. Okay. This category is pizza. All right.
I've
I
doubted.
got this.
Yeah, you got it. On gross annual sales in 2022, rank these 5 pizza chains from highest to lowest gross annual sales. So these 5 are the top 5 in the United States. You have to put them in order.
Mhm.
Okay. So you have Domino's, Papa John's, Papa Murphy's, Pizza Hut, and Little Caesars.
Wow.
And I can rename them whenever you want. So those are the top 5 in 2022. You have to put in order from highest grossing to lowest.
I think Caesars is the lowest.
I mean that feels like the right answer, but I kind of wonder, can Little Caesars outdo Papa Murphy? Papa Murphy's, you bring the thing home and you make it yourself, don't you?
Yeah,
Take
it's
and bake, baby.
delicious. They've got a good cinnamon dessert pizza. I just had that
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. Really good. But I don't know. I feel like Papa Murphy's is everywhere. There's like one Little Caesars in Kansas City. There used to be a bunch, but they're closing down. But they're like the official pizza of the NFL now. So I don't really know where I'm at on this. But if we're struggling with 4 or 5, I don't know how we're going to do 1 through 5.
So, well, here's what I was gonna say. I think Domino's could be a sneaky one.
I think so too. I agree.
The obvious answer is going to be Pizza Hut, but like Domino's gets slept on, and I kind of like Domino's at 1.
Domino's is everywhere.
I know, and I'd probably go Domino's, Pizza Hut 2. We could be so off, and then probably Papa John's at 3. I think they had the whole PR disaster when their founder was a lunatic.
Mhm.
It's been a few years. And so I'd probably go my gut would go Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars, Papa Murphy's. If you want to flip 4 and 5,
see, I almost want to flip 2 and 3, to be honest, but I'm not like sold on it. I think I'm more sold on flipping 4 and 5 and putting Caesars 5th and Murphy's 4th.
okay.
So we're going
Wait, no,
Domino's.
You want Caesars
5.
Okay.
So that's flipping 3.
I think 5.
3, 4, and 5, right?
I just think like, and I know I'm just basing this on like the Johnson County side of Kansas City, but if I'm thinking about it, there's like 6 Domino's I can think of off the top of my head. There's like 4 Pizza Huts. There's 5 Papa John's. There's like 1 Little Caesars in downtown Olathe that was closed for a while until recently.
Here's my last argument on Little Caesars. You're right, but Little Caesars super cheap, and you just
does that help them?
I mean,
Or
it
hurt
lowers
them?
their sales technically. Well, I mean, like they got to sell way more pizza, but they got to sell. I mean, they're selling to college kids, people that don't have money, that are just like, oh, I can go pick up a $5 pizza. If a teacher's hosting a pizza party, they're probably going to Little Caesars to get that pizza party. Like,
Come on.
When was this list made?
2022.
Never mind. Papa
All right.
Murphy, sneaky could have been number 1 in COVID.
All right, let's get a final
Let's
answer,
just
boys.
decide. Okay, let's.
How about we
commit-
flip 2 and 3? Let's put Papa John's at 2, and we'll stick with Caesars 4, Murphy's 5.
Okay, so Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa Murphy's. Final answer.
Not correct. So the very first time you said it, Ryan, you were 4 for 5.
God,
Oh.
So this is the order, which I can give you partial credit. So Domino's is 1, Pizza Hut 2, Little Caesars 3,
oh my God.
Papa John's 4th, and everyone's favorite bake and take later, Papa Murphy's
Listen.
at 5th.
I'm not going to throw shade here, but had AB not immediately committed to Caesars at 5, I would have probably gone Domino's, Pizza Hut, Caesars, Papa John's, Papa Murphy's. Just saying, but
I
whatever.
can wear that
Question.
one.
It was close.
I can wear
Little
that one.
Caesars, I don't eat it. Can't remember last time I did, but I think there's something to the whole $5 pizzas or whatever they offer, where people just
Hot and ready's, baby.
eat it up. Yeah,
Cheap
so,
pizza.
All right,
All right,
keep
cool.
on at it.
Hey,
Moving on.
speaking of Little
Oh.
Caesars, though, they were the number 1 pizza of my teenage years. Fantasy football drafts, random Super Bowl parties with the boys. Like, Little Caesars, special place in my heart, and I know a certain listener, Cole Peterson, will agree with me there. So,
Shout
Very
out.
nice. All right, number 3, we're doing KU football. All right, looking at the schedule, which I hope you guys have done, and we've talked about it. How many total states are KU football playing in for the upcoming season? How many total states?
This should
All
be
right.
easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
Kansas,
Should be
Nevada.
easy.
yeah, Nevada or Kansas, Nevada, Texas,
They're at Oklahoma State this year.
Oklahoma,
Ohio, they play at Cincy.
Ohio, BYU's at home, so we're not in Utah.
We got Iowa State on the road, right?
So Iowa is at 6.
That's got to be close to all of them, no?
Yeah.
Westphal would be at home if we play them. Do we get UCF this year? Are they at home?
UCF. Oh no. I think
they're at home because I tried to imagine it a few weeks ago where I was like, imagine UCF playing in Lawrence, Kansas, and that's going to be a thing in like October.
I think it's one of the it's an early game, right? And we're thinking
it's
we can win
I
it.
think it's after BYU.
Yeah. Okay. So UCF.
That's got to be it, right?
So 7. So
Kansas, Nevada, Texas, Oklahoma, Iowa, Ohio,
and
That's
Florida.
6.
Or no, not
No.
Florida.
6.
Yeah. No, my bad. I was counting UCF. So
I think we log in 6.
Kansas, Nevada, Oklahoma, Texas, Iowa,
Ohio.
6. Final answer.
That is correct. Good job,
Yes.
boys.
That's
That was
just
close.
called- that's good critical thinking, AB. Good work.
That was solid. Good job. I
Hey,
like
we
it.
always say, can you picture it? Always helps sometime or another.
That does help. Okay, now we're on to presidents. This is a question I like to ask my U.S. history kids. But you aren't my U.S. history kids, but we'll just see. Name the last 8 presidents in order.
All right, we got to start recent and go back. I think we.
Yeah,
got
no,
this.
we're going present.
All right.
To then
Biden.
8
Biden.
total.
Trump, Obama.
Obama.
Oh wait,
Bush.
you can't count. This is where it's gonna get hard. Bush,
Yeah,
Clinton, Bush.
yeah.
Oh God. So that's
So
6.
so Jimmy Carter and Reagan were both like Jimmy Carter's still alive and Reagan died like somewhat recently. I think it's Reagan because it was like war on drugs and that time,
Yeah.
I think Reagan's
so
got to be on there. And I
Reagan-
think Jimmy Carter might be.
God, really? For some reason, I was thinking.
He's still
Jimmy-
alive. How many
I
of these
know,
guys like
but he's like a billion. I mean, he could have been
Right.
president in 1968. God, yeah. I mean, it's who was before. I think it is Jimmy Carter. I think so because
Is that 8?
it was Reagan,
That's
and we're
8.
gonna sound stupid, but I think he was the guy that like came in for everyone and like I don't know, wasn't his slogan "Make America Great"? Didn't he like originate
No.
that? I don't know.
I'm
Not a big
going to
politics
stop
guy.
talking about presidents because I don't know anything about these guys.
All right, so I mean, you heard what we said. So basically, Biden.
What are the last 2? Yeah.
Well, let me just
you-
make sure we have the right
Yeah, okay.
number. Biden, Trump, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Reagan, Carter. Final answer.
That is correct.
Wow.
Good work right
poll
there.
on
The Reagan and the
AB.
Carter always flips it around.
So
'cause
what
sometimes
term
Carter's
was he?
still
What
alive.
were his years?
We're talking about like
80.
the 80s.
Okay,
Late
for some
70s,
reason,
80s.
I thought Carter
were
was
those
in the
first two.
70s, but it's a good point that I guess he was in the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, it went Carter, and then once the 80s, then we had Ronald Reagan. So good job. That was
Let's
Wow.
go,
I'm
boys.
proud of you guys.
Smart.
Let's go.
All right, we're going basketball, and this is a tough one. Okay.
KU basketball or just basketball? as a whole?
KU basketball. KU basketball. All right. I want you to name. This is hard. This is why I want you guys to work together. The 7 tallest players in the Bill Self era. They are 6'11" and above.
Does this
6'11"
include-
and above.
Does Dickinson count?
No, I left him off. There'd be 8. And fun fact, Dickinson is the tallest player that Bill Self has ever had in Kansas.
Wow. So, okay.
With
So you have to name him.
Withy,
Joe.
Aldridge, I think. And Joe. So there's 3. I guess Cole Aldridge, was he a 7-footer or is he 6'11"?
Jesus. Why did my mind go?
6'11" and above.
I guess. Okay. So Withy.
Start again. Who's
Yeah.
the very first one?
I would like in order who we think the
No,
tallest.
no.
Okay.
You just got to do him.
Just go with
Withy,
Withy and Joe.
I think Withy and Embiid.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Aldridge off, but he probably is there. He was definitely 6'11". No, so I'm putting Aldridge there. Aldridge is
Okay.
3.
Aldridge.
3.
3.
Okay.
Was Doak? Doak had to be 7, right?
I don't. Was Doak 6'10" or yeah? No, we'll put Doak for now. But
Okay. That's 4.
Let's think back on the 2000 early teams like CJ Giles. I think he maybe flirted with 6'11", but maybe 6'10".
Let's just go team by team. It wasn't
Sasha
Gravy.
Khan. I don't know if Sasha Khan was 6'11". This is tough.
Was Mulai?
This was fun to look up.
I was gonna say Mulai, and I don't know. I mean, he wasn't on the staff by the time, so he was like Danny Manning's assistant or something. But he would definitely be on there. So, okay, so if you add Doak and you add Sasha Khan, I feel like Khan was listed at 6'11". I mean, the dude played in the NBA. For his skill set to play in the NBA at 6'10", 6'9", it seems tough. But
So are you putting Khan in there?
for now,
Okay. That's 5 right now. I think you've told me.
yeah.
Landon was 6'10".
Yeah, I don't think Landon.
Cliff,
2000.
he wasn't there.
Can I tell you something? You are 5 for 5 right now.
Okay, good.
You need
So-
2 more.
That makes me think CJ Giles is very possible, but I want to try and think. I don't think Sheck Diallo was 7 feet or 6'11". I think he was like 6'10", but I don't know.
What about Mickelson?
Yeah,
Big Country?
Alan loves
Our
Sonny
king?
Mickelson.
I
Like that
I
could be
mean,
the whole-
I feel like he was significantly taller than Perry, and he was listed at like 6'9".
I sneaky think Mickelson was 6'10", but I'm very okay if we ride on the hill of if we die on the hill of Hunter Mickelson, I'm okay with it because he's just getting podcast time, which is
Yeah,
really
he
what
is.
that man deserves.
But it's
He's
like
the
I'm
best.
trying to think like recent years. Was Dave 6'11"?
No, Dave was definitely 6'10".
Okay. I didn't think
Uh,
so, but I'm just trying to think of other guys because it wasn't anyone this year, wasn't
Who
anyone
is-
last year.
Who
And
has
it's really
come off
like
the bench?
Dave Doak. I was trying to think about that too because it wasn't like Justin Wesley or Kevin Young.
Wasn't
Do you
Dwight
want any more
Colby.
hints?
God, I loved Dwight Colby so much.
I mean, do you want to just roll with a first guess of Withy, Embiid, Aldridge, Doak, Khan, Mickelson, CJ Giles?
Are you sure Mulai was gone?
Who would you replace him with? No, I don't think he was gone. He was definitely there.
But like
I just
playing,
don't-
was he on the
Yeah,
roster?
I don't know if he played in the Bill Self era, but that'd be a tough technicality to lose on. But I would.
I think we just go with the 7 you named and trust the guy
Okay.
with Mulai.
with
All
the
right.
Embiid, Aldridge, Doak, Khan, Mickelson, CJ Giles. Mickelson's gonna get us.
You are 5 of 7. You missed the
Mm.
last 2. So the first one is the first 6'11" guy, David Paget,
Oh,
Oh,
God.
a
that
classic.
hurts.
And then the one I thought you would have gotten, recent transfer to TCU, Ernest Uday.
Jesus.
I've
don't even
tried to
thinking about him.
eliminate thinking about him. You just gotta
I thought that was
eliminate
pretty
yourself
good.
from that sadness.
Should
I
we give
know.
ourselves a shot clock on some of these?
Probably.
The KU ones are a little bit, I understand you got to think
Well,
about
those are
but-
like, yeah, we can talk and
Yeah.
talk, but
All right, let's do money. Let's be quick with it then. All right.
oh boy.
You have
Oh,
to
wait,
tell
Alan,
me-
before you do that, we got to take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll talk money. Money.
Thanks for listening to KC Sports Network. Make sure you download our new app. Find it on the App Store or Google Play. Just search KC Sports Network. Entertain, educate, inform. KC Sports Network.
All right, let's talk money.
All right, money. I want you guys to name the founding fathers that are on the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 bill.
All right. So we got the 100.
All the dollar bills.
We got the 10. We got the 1. We've got the 2,
I mean,
think.
I mean,
So 100's
Benjamin-
Benjamin Franklin.
yeah.
Is the 10 Lincoln or is the 5 Lincoln?
Oh my god!
I never
dude.
carry cash, man. That's
Me neither.
2023. Well, one's George Washington, right?
Isn't one of them like Andrew Jackson?
I think that's the 20.
Yeah, I think you're right. So
Am I crazy? Isn't
I mean-
Harriet Tubman on the $2 bill?
I think
No,
that was a thing
that was talked about,
we
right?
Talked about?
and
Okay.
We're like replacing somebody.
Yeah,
Right.
people were all fired up about it because people care about weird things like that, get mad about that. But so the one Washington,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Is Lincoln the
I
50?
think no, he's more common than that. I
So
think
he-
he's the. I think he's the 5. I think he's the 5.
And then Andrew
might be in
Jackson's the
trouble.
20, Benjamin's the 100. We need the 10 and the 50.
So
I do not think Lincoln's a 5, by the way, but I don't know.
but he's on something, right? Like
mean,
a
he's on
5.
the-
He's on a 5 or a 10, I think.
We're probably thinking of coins too here.
Yeah, that's true, but
Oh, wow, this is bad. We're
it's
idiots.
real bad.
Who's another president that
James
could go?
Madison.
Could be a founding father. Doesn't
Oh
have to be
yeah.
president.
Oh my God.
Um,
I mean, no, John Adams isn't on anything, is he? I don't know. I might. Oh, I like Alexander Hamilton. Is he on anything?
He might be.
Let's. I don't know. I'm fine with tapping out because I truly am running out. Like,
Can I throw a
would-
shot in the dark? Is Taft
Yeah.
on the 50?
ooh, no, but I like
No.
Taft.
Alan's response is a big no.
It's not
No.
Taft.
Okay, let's throw out.
Okay, go.
Okay. I'm going to, AB, you got to decide on the 10, but here we go. We're going Washington on the 1, Lincoln on the 5, 10, AB.
Oh, brother.
Hamilton's on the 50, Jackson's on the 20, Benjamin is on the 100. That leaves the 10, and we're going to go
What'd
with
you say?
John
for the
Adams. 20, I said Andrew Jackson.
20? Okay, never mind.
There's
dude.
definitely another founding father. I don't know.
Jefferson.
Whatever. John
All right.
Adams.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
How
All
many
right,
did
I'm
we
gonna
get?
go. I'm gonna go in order. Okay. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100.
Forgot about
So
the 2.
Washington, Jefferson's on the 2, Lincoln's on the 5, Hamilton's on the 10, Jackson on the 20, Grant on the 50, and Franklin on the 100. So I think
We
you got
could-
like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, we flip. If we do Hamilton to the 10, we could have sat here all day. I would have never got Grant. So I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Not once.
It's
Yeah,
not
that was
bad.
fine. That was just fine.
Good.
All right, back to basketball, Bill Self. So we did the tallest players. Now you're going to name the 5 shortest players in the Bill Self era. I think I'm saying they're on scholarship and they're 5'11 or below.
Okay.
'Cause
Charlie
I think
Moore.
there was like
Chuck.
one person who, we're not going to count him.
Frank.
Okay, so
Charlie Moore.
okay.
Frank Mason.
Sharon ain't
Right.
6 feet.
Sharon.
Miles.
God, dude, I feel like Miles was listed at 6.
Russ Rob. I think he was
No,
a
Russ
6.
Rob was pretty tall. For like a point guard. Didn't we just? Why do I feel like we just had a? Well, no, Dotson's not under 6 feet. Ugh, God, no, he's not. But
Looks like it.
backup point guard Nadir Tharp. But it's just tough because what these guys get listed at, you can see these guys walking down the street and you're like, that guy's 5'9", and then you find out he's 6'2" in the books.
Frank Camp over 6. I think he was, dude.
Dude, they're just all like, all right, Charlie Moore, Frank Mason, Sharon, they're locks to me. I would lean Tharp. I really feel like Tharp was listed at 5'11", but maybe 6. I don't know. Okay. 05.
That's
Are we
4 for
out on
4.
it? Are we
Okay,
out on Aaron
4 for
Miles?
4. So
You need one more.
We need a fifth.
If I described it, I'm pretty sure he was a fringe scholarship guy. When he got a little bit later on, I think he played a little bit more, but fringe guy. And this is from the earlier days. Early Bill Self.
I mean, that would lead me to think a fringe scholarship guy. Is that like not Nick Baha or Steven Vincent or – oh, no, Jeff Hawkins was firmly a scholarship guy. Dude, I don't know. The firm scholarships thing's almost throwing me off. We can't commit to Miles.
Well, you've already said his name, so maybe you said his name.
I'm going to say you think Steven Vincent got a scholarship?
I think so. I think
because Nick Baha transferred.
I'm playing Alan's emotions here, but the way Alan looked at you when you said Steve Vincent made me think.
All right, I'm going Steven Vincent for the fifth. Finally,
I'm going to take an L on my part, though, I think.
Why?
It's David Hawkins. You were right. But wasn't he a fringe guy?
Jeff Hawkins.
Yeah, Jeff Hawkins, not David Hawkins. Jeff Hawkins. Wasn't he a fringe guy? I think he got it later on. Or he was at least lower.
I thought he just came in with that. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I thought Hawkins, he redshirted, but he was a pretty firm guy on that team, I thought, scholarship-wise. But who knows? He's a part of the KCSN network, so we could ask. I'll hop on the Slack and message him and see if he responds.
And he might not be. He's probably like, I was 6'1", but no, according to the roster, he was 5'11". So that's on me if I messed up. But 4 for 5, and you guys still named it, though. It was pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Steven Vincent would have been.
Steven Vincent was 6'1", I think. 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah. All right. That was good.
That was fun to look up. I like that. All right. Next one. Snow White.
Fuck.
Name the seven. Name the seven dwarves. Name the 7 dwarves. You got it.
Grumpy's in there.
We're gonna refer to.
Can I call a friend?
If I don't care.
If they'll answer like in the next 20 seconds.
I told Adriana we're doing trivia. She said, call her if you need anything. I think Snow White actually might be something she could help us in.
I have no idea. I literally
You've never seen Snow White?
Never seen Snow White.
It's been at least 2 decades.
AB, listen to this. Ryan's never seen Shrek.
What?
Ryan.
Yeah. No, we're going to pause the Snow White question until we talk about
I've seen bits and pieces. I've never sat down and watched the whole movie all the way through. Maybe I did as a kid. Couldn't tell you the plot.
He knows nothing.
I know nothing. I just know that it's a loved movie, and everyone tells me to watch it. I just feel like the charm's lost when you watch it as an adult.
The soundtrack, amazing. No,
I mean, Nick in the chat saying sleepy and grumpy.
Like I know they're all like that, but I just
Dumpy.
Dumpy just has a big ass. No.
I don't know. Either call someone or let's pass because I genuinely can't.
You just want to pass? I'll name them if you want. Or do you want me to give you? I'll give you a hint for each one. My favorite coach in the NBA. Go.
Doc.
Thank you.
Doc.
I'm not awake, but I'm a
sleepy.
Good. I like to smoke weed. I am
dopey.
Good. I'm not happy. I'm
saddy.
Grumpy.
Grumpy.
That's the one we already knew too.
Happy and sad.
Happy's on there too. Bashful and sneezy.
Bashful and sneezy. Wow. Riveting stuff. Next.
All right, next we're gonna stick with the 7 number. Name the 7 Jayhawks that rushed for a TD last season. 7 Jayhawks rushed for a TD.
Devin Neal, Highshaw, Morrison probably.
Jalen for sure.
Yeah,
Jalen Bean for sure.
Bean's 5.
Did like Luke Grimm get one?
I think we ran like a jet sweep for somebody. Grimm or
well, did Kai get one early?
Oh yeah,
Kai. He was mostly healthy. He had gotten in one.
6. I don't know about Morrison though. I mean, but I just feel like maybe in like I don't know.
He had to have scored in that. I mean, we scored like 100 points in whoever we played early.
You want to just go with our gut and name what we just did plus Luke Grimm for 7?
Yeah.
That did. Okay, Neal, so you're saying
Neal, Highshaw, Jalen, Bean, Morrison,
Kai,
Thomas, and Luke Grimm.
Final answer.
You went 6 for 7. Luke Grimm is incorrect.
Damn it.
I'll give you another shot if you can think about it. He was originally going to play quarterback.
Oh.
And then he switched positions.
What? Well, no, not Velton Gardner left years ago.
You ready for the name?
Yeah.
I'm going to be really upset.
Torrey Laughlin.
Oh, yeah.
God.
God. Easy.
I think he had one.
Unfortunate.
But, hey, he had some big plays.
Tough scene.
All right. Next, we're going to music. Who are
Yes.
the top 5 most streamed artists of 2022? And I want you to think that there's a lot of different genres and types of people.
Streams are weird.
Okay, so
Top 5.
because of like rights and shit, right? So like Taylor Swift just got like her rights back, and last year was her first year back on Spotify, I feel like. Plus she's just like the biggest superstar in the world.
She's gotta
Think Taylor Swift. She's released an album. Well, she didn't in 22.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
True.
You
well,
will
she
not
like
catch
re-released
me.
her old shit, so it's got to be Taylor Swift is on there.
I mean, yeah, Taylor Swift for sure. God, 2022. I mean, I'm just gonna start
BTS.
Who?
Whoever the fucking like Korean K-pop BTS.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what the hell they are, but I know that they're like super big time streams and like crazy popular.
I was gonna throw out like Lizzo. I don't. Does she have a big enough? I mean, she's got a new banger coming out. It feels like all the time. Lizzo, Swift. All right, let's take our last break. And while we take the break, we'll use it as a timeout, and we can sit here and think on our own to answer this question. We'll be right back.
Thanks for listening to KC Sports Network. Make sure you download our new app. Find it on the App Store or Google Play. Just search KC Sports Network. Entertain, educate, inform. KC Sports Network.
I'll tell you this.
Did Drake put one out?
I was going to say Drake.
You said Swift and BTS. Those are 2 of the 5.
Oh my God, BTS. I don't
know.
They
they do crazy numbers. I wouldn't be able to name one song, but I just know they're like wild. It's trending every day on Twitter.
Okay, so Swift, BTS.
What about like?
I'm guessing Drake and Lizzo are not on the. Drake still could be. I'm out on Lizzo. No way. What about, I don't know, Bruno Mars? Is he out? Is he done? I feel like he's got bangers.
Dude, I don't listen to like today's music, so it's like
what about
hard
country? Like if it was 2023, like Morgan Wallen would like. Everyone loves Morgan Wallen. I don't know if I see.
Was 2022 a dip between like he's super popular again now, and in 2021, all like the right wing folk were buying his stuff extra because he got caught on camera saying something. But was like 2022 an in between year where it wasn't crazy?
I don't know. We are missing some superstars here.
Like, right, but we don't like. How often do you turn on Mix 93.3? Like it's just never. It's podcast. It's
okay. Think of other ladies like Taylor Swift.
There is not another lady on there.
Okay, good.
The Weeknd?
No, not in 2022. Maybe 2016.
He's got 2 songs in the radio now that are on always.
Think of TikTok too. Think of TikTok.
Good.
Weekend is a good idea, but because that song from TikTok, couldn't tell you the name of it. But Bieber, yeah. See, you put Swift, you put Bieber, BTS. There's 3, and then 4. I'm saying 4 Drake, and 5 is there's got to be a 5th. Do you want to go like? Is there
what encompasses like everything though? Because like there's going to be huge rap stars, there's going to be huge country stars, but those aren't like as mainstream as Taylor Swift maybe. But I genuinely,
my 5th and final, I would. What about like Luke Combs? He's a country guy. I mean, everyone in the world went to his concert last weekend.
Yeah.
So,
no, I don't hate it because I feel like he kind of crosses over into like the pop kind of section.
Let's lock in Luke Combs. But sneaky, I want to throw this guess out there. NBA YoungBoy. People say his streams pop off.
It's not NBA Youngboy.
Tom.
All right, so I think you went 3 for 5,
Mm,
I believe. Wait, did you end up putting Drake in there or no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Drake
All right,
was
you went 4 for 5.
Okay, well,
Actually,
that's
Oh,
no, I lied. No, I lied because you didn't put the weekend in there. The weekend was in there.
Oh no!
So you discussed 4 of the 5. The one you did not get was Bad Bunny.
yeah,
I
I
never
hate.
gotten there.
I don't know, but every time I check the charts and see that, I don't listen. So, yeah, whatever.
You mentioned 4 out of the 5 though. That's still impressive.
Interesting.
All right.
So
next
wait, which one did we get wrong that we included?
So you included Luke.
Was
Combs,
Bieber
and
not
who's the
on
other
there?
one? Bieber was not on there.
Bieber.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Bieber was not on there.
And he had a big album, 2021. You'd have thought he'd still be getting the residuals, but all right,
That's not-
Christmas time comes around.
on we go. Shot
Okay.
clock on this one.
Oh, you should get this with easy. If you don't, I'll be upset. Okay, name the 5 Jayhawks who had 4 or more receiving touchdowns this past season. There's 5 of them. Simple
Grim.
cake.
Grimm, Arnold,
Arnold,
Casey had to. He was always
Jared
catching touchdowns.
Casey.
Did Devin Neal catch 4?
That's what I was just about to say. Like
I don't know,
Fairchild.
but- Yeah. Who
Would
am
Neal-
I? Who am I?
would
No,
Neal-
there's another receiver that I feel like had a bunch of touchdowns early.
Oh,
He had a sick catch against TCU.
Yes.
Oh my
Skinner.
god.
Skinner.
Yeah, Quentin Skinner.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name, or is that?
So did we just get it right there?
Oh,
Graham,
you got it. It
Arnold,
was perfect.
Skinner, Fairchild, and who am I
Casey.
forgetting? That we just said?
Casey.
Oh yeah, Jared Casey.
Yep. So yeah,
Boom.
I think Devin Neal had a few, but he did not get more than 4. So there you go, 5
Yeah.
for 5, nice and easy. All right, with 4th of July coming up, I thought this would be a fun question. Name the top 5 states who spend the most on fireworks. Who's crazy with fireworks?
So Texas,
There's 5.
probably, based
Texas
on just
number one.
size and
They
mindset.
love celebrating America.
Uh-huh.
We'll go
Florida
Texas.
might be up there. A lot of people, but it's a lot of olds.
A lot of olds, and like I could see Florida like having like a weird rule on fireworks. I don't know.
Don't got rules on
Um,
anything.
Texas. How many you said? Top what?
Just the top 5.
What
Dude,
about like,
California is so big, so big.
but again, I could see
But
it.
when
being
you
like
think of
banned.
fireworks, though, do you think
Yeah.
California?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking
true.
like I'm sticking with Southern. Like I'm thinking Texas, Alabama.
What about
Louisiana.
Tennessee? A couple major metro areas: Nashville, Memphis.
Yeah, Tennessee, Alabama. I don't know if Alabama will be on there, but I'm gonna list it for now. Is Missouri? I mean, Missouri. Could see it. I
What about
mean,
Oklahoma. It's not a very populated state though, so it's like. But it just feels like you're driving down
Shot.
35 through Oklahoma, and it's like fireworks stop everywhere you go.
all right. I'm gonna give
Shot
3
clock's
of mine.
on.
I'm gonna give 3 that I want to do, and then AB, I'll let you do. I think we're all good on Tennessee, Texas, and Alabama. Which I don't love Alabama, but like I just feel like Southern states. So
Yeah.
in that,
And then 2 more.
What about Georgia?
I like Georgia.
Big
Let's
Atlanta.
throw,
lot of
throw
lakes.
Georgia on there.
I don't know why my gut's telling me
I feel like we're missing
Oklahoma or Missouri. Missouri's just bigger.
I
and
just
it-
hate that we're going with smaller state. Like I feel
I
like
know.
California, or even like and not New York. You don't shoot off fireworks in New York, but just the amount of people that there are there. But all right, let's lock in Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama. Let's do Missouri for the final.
All right, you got 2 out of 5. Missouri and Alabama are on there. Nebraska, Kansas, South Carolina.
What? How is Texas not on there?
That's
They
insane.
don't buy fireworks, I guess. I think Missouri's crazy with fireworks, though.
Yeah,
I feel like they
yeah.
sell it all year round.
yeah, and Chiefs just, I mean, win Super
Chiefs,
Bowl every year.
Royals
Yeah.
on Fridays, even when they lose, they'll still blow the fireworks off.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful time.
All right, basketball again. Mouthful, be ready. Okay, 10 schools have made it to the NCAA tournament championship game 4 or more times. Okay, so there's 10 schools that have been there 4 or more times.
this is easy.
5 of them have a losing record in that game. Can you name the 5 schools that have losing records in the national championship game?
I can name you one.
Yeah.
The Kansas Jayhawks.
Is it still?
Definitely. We've lost a million times in the championship game. It's quite brutal.
I mean, I guess we've only won 4 of them.
So. Okay, so UConn, they've been to a bunch. They don't lose in them ever. Duke has been to a ton. I can't think. I mean, I feel like they don't lose in the championship very.
When they get to the Final Four, they win it.
I think North Carolina could definitely. I mean, you think back to, 2022, they lost in the 90s, I think.
I got one. I got a lock.
Okay.
Michigan,
yeah.
Twice with the Fab Five, 2013 against Louisville and 2019 against Villanova, or 2018 against Villanova.
Yeah. Oh, and North Carolina, they lost on the buzzer beater to Nova. So North Carolina's lost 2 in the last 6 years. They probably lost. Dean Smith probably lost a couple. But God, they also have how many rings? 6, 7? But I think you just got to go North Carolina. So it's been 4 times, you're saying?
So they've lost they've been in the championship game 4 or more times.
Okay.
But they have a losing
Because there might be someone who's 0-2, but this is all they've been in there at least 4 times.
Yeah, I don't think Carolina's gotten to like 16 of them, which is what it'd have to be a losing record, right?
That's true. So we probably need to think smaller scale. So KU, Michigan, and I thought we had another good one. Maybe not. What about Indiana? I don't know, though. I was also going to throw out
George.
Oklahoma. Have they been to 4? I know they lost us in 88. They had a good team, but they haven't really been back. Okay, 07, Ohio State, 07, they lost, 08, Memphis lost, 09, Michigan State lost. I wouldn't be surprised.
I like that.
2000,
got at least 2, right?
Yeah. 2010, Butler lost. 2011, Butler lost. 2012, Kansas lost. 2013, Michigan lost. 14,
Kentucky lost.
Kentucky lost. They've definitely 15. Wisconsin lost. 16. North Carolina lost. 17. Gonzaga lost. 18. Michigan lost. 19. Texas Tech lost. 2020.
Hawks won.
Hawks won. 2021.
Gonzaga lost.
Gonzaga lost. Gonzaga's been to 2 of the last 5, and they've lost both of them.
They'd never gone to a Final Four before that.
Oh God, we're going way over on our allotted time here. So,
all right, give me your 5.
You like Kansas, Michigan, Michigan State. I don't know if they've been to 4, but probably they had Magic Johnson. Well, did they win those? I don't know.
Yeah, did Ohio State? They've lost a couple recently.
Only one, right?
Oh,
07.
yeah. My bad.
All right. I don't know. I hate that it's both Michigans, but let's do Kansas, Michigan, Michigan State, and a final of
2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Shit.
You named one already. One has been named. The other one you have not said.
What about Indiana? They only have 3 title, and they were so good back in the day.
I think we ride with Indiana.
Indiana 4. Okay. And
Big Ten heavy.
Big Ten does lose a lot. We haven't said the other one?
No, you have not.
Okay. I'm
Makes
thinking.
me feel good that we got Indiana right.
Yeah, I'm thinking Arizona.
Well, no, Indiana's not right.
Oh.
You just said the one you're missing. You haven't mentioned that one. You still mentioned another one that hasn't been.
Oklahoma.
Arizona's intriguing.
All right, I need your final answer.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do Oklahoma and Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
So what? It's
Kansas,
KU, Michigan State, Ohio State, Indiana.
Yeah.
Boy, is that Big Ten heavy.
You got 3 out of 5. KU was 1, 4 and 6. Michigan's 1, 1 and 4. Ohio State 1 and 4. Duke 5 and 6.
Wow.
Oh,
Georgetown 1-3.
God, they came to mind too.
Mm.
Georgetown was a tough one.
You got to get it out there, AB.
I think I even mumbled it, but then I thought like I can't remember
Georgetown.
them going to one recently.
All right, this is the
Right.
last question, boys. Number
Good.
14. You've done a great job. Yeah, we'll get this done quick. This is a psychopath question of mine, but you two will love it. I don't know how much the listeners will. They might stalk you later. So the category is Facebook. So you both combined have 199 Facebook profile pictures. What you need to do is you have to name all of the teams or the teams of the athletes, collegiate or above, you have had as your profile picture. For example, if you had a Mike Beasley picture as your Facebook profile picture at one time, then you would say K-State.
Okay.
You have 9 total. I did
I've
not
got-
count Tiger Woods or Roy Williams. And those are both yours.
Who could
Ryan.
those be? Yeah.
I've got
There's 9 total.
I've got some absolutely hilarious ones.
They're very
So-
good. 9 total.
Can we get like a division of like who has 5, who has 4? Do I have 7 and Ryan has 2? Like,
Okay. AB has 4, and then Ryan has 5. But you had like 2 that like worked together.
And this is college or pro.
College or pro. And there's 2 that are
Why?
2 that are ABs that AB needs to think about.
so I have one with Bubba Starling. I'm
That does
pretty
not
positive.
count.
As a Royal.
That does not count though. I'm saying you're just posing with him. Like you have a picture of an athlete like that's on a
Oh.
team. That is your profile picture.
Oh,
Okay,
Yes.
can I just
Okay.
fire off 4? Oh, wait. No. Okay.
I got what you're saying.
I've got a hilarious one that I think I had at one point. I'm gonna fire off some. Okay, Kansas is one.
Yep.
Uh,
Confirmed. There's one. I'll confirm them when you say them.
Cowboys was one. Probably Marion Barber or Tony Romo.
Cowboys.
This is the funny one. Jose Reyes for the Mets. I loved
Sure.
him.
Triple
Mets
machine.
three. And this
Mets
is
is
even
on there.
funnier. I don't even remember. I can't explain why I did this. I have no idea. I like this team on Facebook. I see their posts for some reason. I've got Kellen Moore from Boise State there.
You
right?
do have Boise State.
Yes. Why? I don't even
Kellen
remember
Moore was your
liking
profile
Boise State.
picture.
I'm guessing after did he do the hook and ladder? Was he the
I think-
quarterback?
That
He was on the
Tom
cover of an
Dombrowski.
NCAA football. That's all I remember.
No idea why like 5th, 6th, whatever grade I was in was like all in on Boise State for a week.
They were sick for a while.
And then my
Hey, 4, yeah.
so my 5th has got to be probably I don't know if I've ever done LeBron. AB, what do you got?
I've got some off the wall ones that I can think of right away. Argentina soccer, I think might be
That
one.
is correct. 5. That was so funny. I was dying.
Butler basketball. Did that make
Yes.
a
Also,
profile
Butler
picture?
basketball. 6. Good job.
Damn. So if I'm like, okay, Royals, right?
Yep. Royals.
Oh yeah, is Royals my 5th?
You had it both had a combo of Royals.
Okay, cool. You got to have
So-
Chiefs, AB, right?
If
So
I'm
there's 2. I think you're 7, right?
yeah.
You've done 7. Ryan has 1, and AB has 1.
Oh, I thought I did
Wait,
all 5.
I thought
of
Ryan
mine.
had 5.
No, Ryan would have had 6 then if I would have combined.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
counted the Royals for you.
Okay, 6. Oh no, I
You
thought
both
I had
have
them.
1.
Did I just not have a KU logo at one point? Straight up KU logo.
I think both of them are correct around 2010-ish range.
I mean, maybe Boston Red Sox. I liked the Red Sox when I was younger, but that might have been pre-Facebook.
I think I did Team USA after the Landon Donovan goal.
Correct.
Thank
Now we have
you.
1 left. You're 8 for 9.
All right, I'm
Last one's
gonna.
Ryan.
I just can't think of who. It maybe would have been David Ortiz, or is there an NBA guy? Will you give me the sport?
It's basketball, college basketball.
What? Who in the world outside of Kansas would I have done?
Think about it. I believe in you.
Did you lose a bet?
I have no idea.
Did you have
This
to
is
make your
bad,
profile
bad,
picture
bad radio right here.
Ali for Oakmanesh or something?
No, is it like somebody? Is it like a Duke player getting dunked on? Maybe, or is it like? Oh no, I have no idea.
All right, you've done 8 for 9 though. It's been great.
I'm gonna commit for college basketball. The final one, if it's not KU, I'm gonna say it is Duke for some reason, like a bet.
Incorrect. 8 for 9. Would you like to know who the picture was?
Yeah.
Dying to know.
Denny Clemente, K-State. I'm pretty sure he was crying.
That's what I thought it would be Duke. Like I thought maybe JJ Redick or Hansbrough. I hated Hansbrough during a Facebook era. He could have been one. Wow. Argentina soccer is
that was wild.
That's when I discovered Messi and the World Cup like at the same time, and it
All
was
at the
like,
same
holy
time.
shit, dude! I was like old enough to like realize what was going on. I was like, this team's sick. And who was number 11 or number 9? Who's a striker? Suarez.
Suarez. Yep, that's who it was.
All right. Before we wrap, we got to talk. Nick, our producer, had a question he wanted you to ask. Fire away. Do you have it?
Yeah, no, I have it right here. So with the new kind of social media craze, and when people go on visits, and just recently when people go to KU and other places, they're always, got a hat on, they got their jersey on, but they're also posing in front of really nice cars. I'm not a big car guy, so I name the best cars. I'm sure they're there. So the question they wanted to ask was, if you had to pick the best car that you've had that you had to have a recruit pose with, what would be that car?
That me and AB have driven.
That's what I'm gonna say it is. Yep.
Not together though. Like
no, you all have your own. Like I'm gonna put out my 2003 gold Toyota Camry. It's gonna be lit.
Listen, I've driven a 96 Explorer, a 2014 Explorer, a 2019 Explorer is what I currently drive. I also drove a Toyota Highlander. Not picking that one. Maybe. All right. I think I have here's my answer. Senior year of high school, I got to get a new car. I picked out this 2004 Nissan Maxima that had 1,000 miles on it. It was the dumbest purchase of all time, but it had sick rims, and I thought it looked dope. And it was very nice on the inside. So I think that's where I would go. 2004 Nissan Maxima, 20-inch rims, chrome. You pose in front of that thing. You maybe, Photoshop it a little bit. They're just in front of the wheels. You could pull it off. I'll go. That's the only thing I got.
Can I get the rest of that story? You said it was a dumb purchase.
Well, it wasn't really I drove a 96 Explorer that was like on its last legs, and senior year, my parents were like, okay, we're going to give you money to go buy, or, you can go buy a car before college. So I should have bought a practical car that.
Gotcha.
And I bought a 2004 Nissan Maxima in the year 2012. So it was 8 years old. It had like 130,000 miles on it. And the thing was done by my junior year of college, I think. So good.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't have anything better than that, but I told you before it was a recycled story. I took Joel Embiid in the back of my car one time. So it's like when coaches recruit, look what I did with this kid. He's in the league now. It's just my pitch right there. Look what I did with this kid. He won an MVP. So
you have like a museum in the back of your car. Yeah. That's like, this is where Embiid sat.
Yeah, no one can sit there. It's but I'll let him sit there, the recruit, to make him feel special.
A good stop on the tour. Yeah, that's a good one. Solid.
99 Infinity i30. It was a beautiful piece. It looked just like a Toyota Camry, but it was a car.
That's hilarious to think. I would love to play this game with everyone. So if you're still listening, leave comments below on the best car you've driven that you could show at a recruit's visit to Kansas. So, all right. I think that's it. We went longer than I thought, as always, but it was fun. My brain, a lot of work right there, me and AB. Honestly, not as stupid as I thought we'd be. It sucks that we didn't go like 100% on a lot of them, but we got more on some of them than I thought we would. But,
directionally correct. Hey, before we go, shout out Christian Brown, back-to-back champ.
Yes. Shout out Christian Brown. The dude just wins. Shout out KU football. I think next week we're going to have to talk a lot more KU football because it broke right as we started this. We didn't want to dig too deep into it, so we figured let's just save it for next week. But Leipold's absolutely cooking on the recruiting trail. Just picked up the highest recruit in the Leipold era, Jalen Todd. So we'll talk more about that next week. I think that's it. Little scrimmage today in basketball that not much to take away from that. Haven't had a chance to really look at that yet. But Alan, appreciate it. Appreciate your hard work. We gave you about 7 hours notice to come up with these questions. So good work. And anything else, AB?
No, I think that's it. Rock chalk, baby.
All right, rock chalk. See you guys next week.
Thanks for watching this production of KC Sports Network, the fastest growing sports media network in Kansas City. Check out these videos that feature our team of more than 15 former players, insiders, and analysts bringing you the best Chiefs coverage you can find. Entertain, educate, inform. KC Sports Network.